What is up, comic fan? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today we're going to be looking at next week's releases and seeing which of them made the Legion list. But first, check this out. If you want to know what you can do to be entered in the giveaway for the Ultimate Fallout 4 CGC 9.4, be sure to go back to previous videos and check out that thumbnail right there. And yeah, don't miss out on your opportunity. Also, big thank you to Big Time Collectibles for sponsoring the monthly Legion Loot giveaway, as well as Justin Comics on Instagram. If you need anything cleaned or pressed, hit them up. Use that promo code WeAreLegion and take advantage of the special offer that he's running right now. So like I said, today we're going to be looking forward to next week. I think it's June 15th, something like that. But new comic book day, and we're going to see what books have made it onto the Legion list or my pool list. And we're going to kick it off with none other than Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 12 by Tom Taylor. I've been loving this series. John Kent's been crushing it. It's been a really cool series with President Bendix being kind of like this overwhelming dictator, genetically altering people in his country to make them super powered so that he can have his own controlled army and take the world stage as the hero. It's very Lex Luthor-ish, which is ironic because this issue features Lex Luthor, who's kind of the money role behind it all, teaming up with him and really bringing the fight to Superboy. But as you can see from the cover, he's not going to be taking on this battle alone. It looks like we got Krypto showing up to do what Krypto does best, and that's being Superman's best friend. And next up, we have from Daniel Warren Johnson, but more importantly, Juan Gedeon, Jurassic League, issue number 2 of 6. So Daniel Warren Johnson is doing the covers and doing phenomenal on them. But Juan Gedeon is actually the interior artist as well as the creative mind behind this. Daniel Warren Johnson is more just attached to it to help kind of steer the story as being a more experienced writer, as well as, I believe, giving it a little bit of star power with his name. Because I know myself, I gravitate to anything that he does. He just doesn't miss. He did Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, Murder Falcon. I mean, he's just a phenomenal writer. Marvel's Beta Ray Bill. He was the one that did the most recent run of that. If you haven't checked out his body of work, definitely go do it. You will not regret it. But issue 2 of Jurassic League here is supposed to be the meeting of this Jurassic DC Trinity. You have God, I don't know their Jurassic counterpart names yet, but the Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman of this universe are going to cross paths. We just saw where Brontosaurus there on the cover, which is Bizarro, as well as Giganta, stormed Superman's village where his human family is actually living, his adopted family, which is kind of cool. This Brontosaurus Superman is adopted by humans in the time era. But it looks like Batman and Wonder Woman are going to cross paths in this issue, which is super cool, but that's kind of standard. I'm more excited to see the Aquaman, the Green Lantern, the Hawk Girl if they use her, but the Flash. I'm excited to see what other characters they really roll into it. And we still haven't seen, even though it was teased in the original solicitation, that Darkseid will be rolling into this. And I'm curious if they're going to actually use Darkseid as a dinosaur or if it's going to be a standard Darkseid that we typically see. So far, all the meta-powered people and even people like Batman are represented by dinosaurs, so I'm hoping they do that. Next up, Power Rangers issue number 20. We see the Omega Rangers return to Earth after the horrible news that was delivered to them at the end of the last issue. It was what it is. I thought that they were really going to pull out the stops and we were going to see the death of a Ranger. That is not what happened. Full spoiler, just go back and watch At Week's End from this past Sunday, where we do the full spoiler reviews on all the comics. I don't really want to throw too many spoilers out here, but the Rangers are all back together again, all 11 of them. There's way too many. But we'll see where it goes. We're on that road to 100. I think we've got like 4 to 6 more issues before we hit that epic milestone of issue number 100 from Boom Studios with Power Rangers, which will be the final issue that Ryan Parrott is writing, who is writing this one, but he's already relinquished the Mighty Morphin title to Matt Groom, which I actually enjoy a whole lot better. But moving right along, this one I'm pumped for. Do a Powerbomb by none other than who? Daniel Warren Johnson. So we have Mike Spicer on the colors. Daniel Warren Johnson is writing and illustrating it. We're seeing that I think her name is Lorna, something along those lines, is a wrestler trying to get out from under her legendary mother's shadow in the wrestling ring and kind of make it on her own when a necromancing wrestler comes to her and offers her a chance on the grandest stage of all. So I can only assume they're going to hell for this one, judging from the cover with the zombies and the ghouls at the bottom there. But I'm all for it. If you watch the channel, you know that I've recently gotten back into wrestling myself. I'm not wrestling, just watching the AEW promotion, which has been phenomenal. It's so fun. I'm an old school WCW guy, and this really feels like bringing that era back to life. But this book couldn't come at a better time. Like I said, anything Daniel Warren Johnson, I'm going for it head on, and perfect timing because it's a wrestling-based book. It's just the stars aligned for this one. I heavily recommend checking this one out if you're not familiar with or experienced Daniel Warren Johnson's work before. This would be a great one to pick up and start right at the beginning. Next up, this is one of the Marvel Tales. It's new Fantastic Four one-shot, which is just reprinting Fantastic Four issue 477 through 479, I believe. So you're going to get 3 stories of that era where Sue had to put together this Fantastic Four team you see here, featuring Spider-Man, Grey Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine, and send them to the Savage Land to go fight the Mole Man. And they're kind of doing this because, and I mentioned this previously, I think it's Peter David that's going to be doing it. They're bringing this team back to life in a series, New Fantastic Four, and it's going to be, like I said, written by Peter David. It's going to be one of those throwback issues, kind of like they did with Silver Surfer, and I'm definitely going to be down for that one. And so this is just going to kind of get your toes back into it and get your feet wet on the characters and the team again. And then lastly is the Sumerian Hour of the Dragon, issue number 4, which is the final issue of this miniseries. So we're going to be seeing Conan bringing it back and taking back over the land. How he's going to do it from this crazy sorcerer, I don't know. He's been taking losses left and right with this one. He's kind of been slow pacing, but it's been a really good one. This has been, in my opinion, one of the better ones that they've done. The artwork in it is phenomenal. But these are always cool. If you enjoy Conan, be sure to check these out. They actually have the original Weird Tale short stories that they're updated from in the back of the book. So you get the comic version of it as well as the original short story by the time you pick up all 4 issues. So that's it for this week that's on my pool. It's not the biggest week in the world, but if you want to know what my top pick is for this week and why, be sure to head over to the Comic Vet channel. Give him a subscribe. Every Sunday we drop a video where him and I both give you one pick and tell you why you should consider picking it up, whether it be for story, artwork, or spec. And a big shout out to the Augusta Book Exchange. They're the keepers of my comics, the guardians of my pool box. They always make sure everything I'm looking for is safe and secure and waiting on me every week when I get there. You'll find no better customer service anywhere. So if you're ever in the Augusta area, look them up, stop by, and let them know that we are Legion. Then lastly, for that final reminder, be sure to go and check out DJ Lynx's channel as well to really increase your chances on the Ultimate Fallout 4 giveaway, because it is a channel members epic crossover event. And a little bit of the details on that is, if you're a member of this channel, you're in it with 2 entries. If you're a member of his channel, 2 entries. But if you're a member of both, you get 5 entries into the drawing for that Ultimate Fallout 4 that'll take place the first week in August. So do not miss out. And as always, guys, until next time, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.